Welcome to your weekly look inside Hilltopper Athletics. I'm your host, Jack Connolly, and today we welcome members of the cheerleading team to the show for the first time. Appreciate you guys joining us.
Of course.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Thanks. Coach, we're going to start with you. What's this year been like for you in your first season?
A learning experience, especially for me as a first-time coach and the collegiate level. I think I learned a lot. I think I learned how to manage a team. And then, too, with our team, it's the first time they've been back in athletics in 2 years. So I think it was just a big learning curve from both ends that we're excited to grow from here.
Being the first team in 2 years, what does it mean to be trusted to lead this program back in reinstatement?
I think it's a big task, and I think at the same time it's an honor that they've trusted me with bringing back such a historic program that was on campus before. I know the past coach did a lot of work and did a lot to make this team happen, and just to bring it back and trusting me to bring it back is an honor and a privilege.
Sierra, you're the lone member of this team from before it was discontinued.
Yes, the lone survivor.
Yeah. Was there ever a time where you thought you were never going to cheer again?
Well, I was always going to cheer, even when it was a club team, I did the best I could. I helped run the program for the past 2 years, and I just tried to keep some sort of a cheer team. Granted, we weren't like cheering games or anything, and we were trying to stay competitive just to kind of give ourselves something to look forward to. But I never thought I'd say I was like an official collegiate athlete again, so it was like the best way to start and end my senior year.
Do you remember the moment you heard the team is coming back?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be able to go in front of the Board of Trustees and give my whole spiel story of why we deserve cheerleaders back on campus.
Yeah.
And I cried. I really did. Just hearing that we were able to come back, and I automatically thought, oh, great, like we're back in athletics. I didn't think we were going to come back till after I was gone.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, like, I'll be gone after St. Ed's, but we're going to bring it back. And they told us we're coming back in August. And I said, whoa, so I actually get to do it again my senior year, and I get to say I did it, and I was there, and it's just something I can add to my resume, of being able to bring a program back to athletics.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Being that leader, you talked about a lone survivor. How have you grown as a leader this year?
This year specifically, I think I've been working really closely with Javaria, and it's really helped me learn, one, how to manage conflict for one, because it is tough working with, students or cheerleaders of all ages, while also like trying to manage like, okay, so we were club before, now we're back in athletics, like how do we manage that transition? Like, there's gonna be a lot more practices, games we now have to cheer on top of doing nationals practices. So that was something that I really learned a lot of, as well as communication skills, leadership and listening skills, of just knowing when to be a good captain and when they just want to vent and I'm just gonna sit there and listen to them, or they don't always want responses. Sometimes they just want to hear themselves talk, and that's okay. Like, sometimes you just need to let it go. I've learned a lot about myself as a leader, for sure, and I think I'm so ready for life after college.
You will be ready after this experience. And Coach, how did it feel for you to see the team finish 9th? I talked to Sierra at the basketball game. She said it's kind of a baseline, getting back. Do you have any other thoughts on the finish?
I totally agree that it's a baseline. I look at it as a success. We went from not having a team for 2 years to going back and getting the same place that we did 2 years ago. So I'm happy to know that we didn't decline. We're still staying steady. And for really, I look at it positive. Only way is up. Only thing we can do is get better, keep going, have set new goals. Next goal is top 5, next goal is top 3, and then we want to get first place. So I think it's a realistic goal, and I'm proud of us. I truly am. The fact that we made it, we went through a lot this year, and we still placed. We didn't get last.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And what are you looking forward into the next season?
I want a bigger team. I want us to grow this program to something that I know we can get to. I have such big goals and big dreams for this program that I want to see it really expand. Really trying to recruit across Texas, really trying to recruit in different high schools, just trying to get this program to where I know it can go.
Last, when you guys were in Florida, did you guys do anything special as a team at the Nationals?
Well, we went to Disney.
Yeah, so much fun.
We had so much fun. We went 2 days at Disney and visited all the parks, rode rides together. It was unforgettable.
Yeah.
We had fun.
Great experience. It was 100% recommend 10 and 10 would be the
That's awesome. And congrats on all the success this year, and we really appreciate you guys coming on.
Of course. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for having us.